A match race between two riders. The whole fate of the tournament now only 70 seconds away. They've been riding for 19 days. It's been the toughest tournament World Speedway has ever known, and now it all rests on just two men. One Swede, one Englishman. Who's it going to be? I wonder, Barry, who would you choose?
I think it's a very, very difficult decision. I think that Betts and Simmons were on top form tonight. Wilson seems fast enough when he gets out of the start, but I personally would take a little bit of a chance on young Collins. He's already put it across Michanek once. If he gated him, I think he's fast enough to hold Michanek there, and I think that he would be my choice. A very unusual choice, but I am glad I'm not lead silver.
It's Michanek for Sweden, and it's Collins for England. Barry, how do you see this one working out?
Well, obviously the start's going to be very, very important, but Mitch has got everything for him just going to the first corner. But if Collins breaks with him, I would like to see Collins have the big burn around the outside. There seems to be a little bit of grip around the outside. If Michanek makes the start, he's going to hold down on the inside, and I think Collins may waste his time up the inside, but if Michanek starts, I'd like to see Collins have a burn around the outside of him.
Well, there we have the young man whom all England looks to at this moment in time, particularly if you're a Speedway fan. Peter Collins, only 19, from Bellevue, Manchester, the man that team manager Len Silver there on the left of your frame has selected to carry England's chances of winning the Internations Tournament final. His opponent, Anders Michanek, and Collins has won the toss for gate positions. Now what's he going to take? Really? Len Silver obviously starting his chat, his inspirational chat. Barry, what have been Len telling Peter to do at this moment?
I would think they're deciding what gating position I take, Dave. They're not quite sure what to do, but personally I think I'd start on the inside of Michanek on this one.
Well, there we have Anders Michanek from Sweden. By any form book, he must be the man to win this one, but Collins has beaten him in the match. We saw him a fortnight ago on ITV winning the match for England when England met Sweden at Sheffield in the Tournament League table. On the last bend of the last lap, he beat Michanek. Perhaps this is some psychology from manager Len Silver, we don't know. We just certainly know this is going to be 70 seconds of fantastic Speedway racing, with so much depending on this start. Collins on the inside, only 19 in his first big season, his first big Wembley occasion. Michanek in the white helmet. Let's watch the start. And away they go, and it's Collins who's made the start. Collins has made the jump, and Michanek trying very hard to come under, but he's shut the door on him. And it's Collins in front for the Lions. Collins in front for the Lions. And Michanek trying so hard to get up under him. Peter Collins from Bellevue and from England. Michanek is far from finished. He's on his back wheel there just for a second. He's trying the outside now. Oh, look at him go. He's switched position to try and come under him again now. He's done it. Oh, and he's gone straight into him and knocked him down there. Well, what's happened there? Well, Collins certainly got a knock from Michanek there. Michanek switched positions. He came under him very, very hard indeed. And he's certainly got a knock from him. The race goes on. The match race goes on with only one starter, and the crowd do not like that one little bit. The crowd do not like that one little bit. What is happening? The race has been stopped. The race has been stopped, has it? Absolute drama. Absolute drama. Absolute chaos at the moment. Michanek keeps going. Wilson, the England skipper. The flags are out. There's the exclusion flag. It looks to me, that looks to me like the exclusion flag. There's absolute panic in the pitch. Nobody knows what's happened. Barry, how did you see that one?
Now this is the start of where the trouble started. Michanek is up the inside. He dives underneath Collins coming into the corner. Collins is on the outside. Michanek hasn't tried to turn at all. He's got underneath Collins. He's made a very late turn. He's clipped the front of Collins' machine, and he's moved out into the middle of the track. And I would say, yes, Andrews, you're the fault there, my boy.
And Barry, you're dead right. The ACU referee, Arthur Humphreys, has disqualified the rider in white for unfair riding, Anders Michanek, and now the tantrums are going to start in the pits. Now we can see the Swedish drama. The Swedish drama there, I can see their team manager or one of their officials there. That looks like Charles Ringbom right at the back end of your frame there. You can see his head nodding away. Mr. Speedway in Sweden, obviously very, very unhappy about that decision. What a tragedy, what a way to end a fantastic tournament. But I'm sure that is what's going to happen. I'm sure that England are going to win this on default. There's Michanek, and Michanek says, I just kept going. He's trying to explain himself. But the referee has excluded him, and as you went over the top, son,